Picture this scenario. You slide into your vehicle during a blazing summer afternoon, crank up the air conditioning expecting that blessed cool breeze, only to be greeted by what feels like dragon's breath from the vents. This automotive nightmare has a technical explanation, and I'll share an industry secret that could save you from a repair bill exceeding $1,500. The AC pressure switch typically mounts near the compressor assembly or along the refrigerant lines, usually encased in a protective housing designed to withstand engine bay temperatures and vibrations. This electromagnetic component serves as the guardian of your cooling system, continuously monitoring refrigerant pressure levels throughout the entire circuit. When it detects dangerously high or low pressures, the switch immediately cuts power to prevent catastrophic system damage that could cost thousands to repair. The low-pressure switch protects the compressor by shutting it down when pressure drops to critical levels, while the high-pressure switch prevents dangerous overpressurization that could cause component rupture or even explosion. Now we'll uncover together the 7 telltale signs of a failing pressure switch, starting with the most subtle indicators and progressing to the most alarming symptoms. One particular warning sign demands immediate attention because catching it early could prevent a complete system rebuild costing over $2,000. The illumination of your check engine light often serves as the first indication of system malfunction. Your vehicle's computer may display specific diagnostic codes such as P0530 for high-pressure switch issues, or P0531 and P0532 for low-pressure switch malfunctions. Visit your local auto parts store immediately for a free OBD scan to identify the exact problem. I recently helped Marcus, a client who dismissed this warning for 6 months and ended up requiring a complete system overhaul costing $1,800. The second characteristic symptom is a rapid clicking sound emanating from the engine compartment. This distinctive noise comes from the compressor clutch attempting to engage and disengage in an erratic pattern. The malfunctioning pressure switch can no longer properly communicate with the compressor control module, creating this sequence of annoying clicks. While this might seem like a minor inconvenience, it can rapidly escalate to complete compressor failure, as we'll discover with symptom number 6. Third warning sign: your air conditioning system becomes locked in economy or eco mode. When the pressure switch detects abnormally high system pressures, it may force the system to operate exclusively in this energy-saving configuration. This function should only activate when deliberately selected by the driver, but when it engages involuntarily, your cabin won't reach the desired temperature. This malfunction particularly affects certain European luxury models where owners frequently report unexpected ECO mode activation during peak summer conditions. Before we continue, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Your support is absolutely crucial for me to keep delivering these specialized automotive insights to the community. Every subscription motivates me to research and create increasingly detailed and valuable content. Thank you for joining this technical family. Let's proceed to the fourth symptom. Intermittent air conditioning operation characterizes the fourth revealing symptom. Your system unpredictably alternates between producing ice-cold air and lukewarm disappointment, creating a frustrating and uncomfortable driving experience. This instability stems from the pressure switch's inability to properly regulate refrigerant flow through the complex network of lines and components. The chaotic on-off cycles indicate progressive component deterioration that demands immediate professional attention. The fifth symptom, significantly more concerning, manifests as constant hot air emission from all vents. When the pressure switch loses proper functionality, it disrupts refrigerant circulation and prevents the system from generating any cooling effect. Instead of the relief you desperately need, you receive a blast of heated air that's particularly unbearable during heat waves. This problem may occur alongside cold-warm alternation, but when air remains consistently hot, the situation becomes critical. Prolonged exposure to this dysfunction can damage other circuit components and exponentially increase repair expenses. Sixth critical symptom: the compressor absolutely refuses to start. I mentioned earlier that clicking sounds could herald complete compressor failure, and here we are facing that exact scenario. A defective pressure switch prevents the compressor from receiving the electrical signal necessary for proper startup. Without the compressor running, your entire air conditioning system becomes completely useless, leaving you defenseless against scorching temperatures. When confronting this situation, first verify your system's refrigerant level using proper gauges. Insufficient refrigerant quantity can also prevent the compressor from activating correctly. If levels appear adequate, the problem likely originates from the pressure switch itself or its associated electrical wiring harness. Remember that your air conditioning operates as an integrated system where each component depends on the proper functioning of all others. The seventh and final symptom represents the most dangerous phase. The cooling fan runs continuously without stopping. This uninterrupted rotation signals that your system struggles to maintain stable pressures throughout the entire refrigerant circuit. Your vehicle desperately attempts to cool both the engine and air conditioning system, but this indicates a major pressure switch failure. When this component fails completely, the system may overcompensate by running the cooling fan constantly in an attempt to stabilize operating temperatures. This excessive demand prematurely wears out the fan motor and can drain your battery if you don't take immediate action. Urgent inspection is required because ignoring this symptom can cause engine overheating and severe mechanical damage. Here's the professional secret you've been waiting for. Regularly clean your air conditioning system's condenser and evaporator coils using specialized equipment. Accumulation of dirt, pollen, and debris on these heat exchangers increases system pressure and causes the pressure switch to activate more frequently than designed. Thorough cleaning every 25,000 to 30,000 miles keeps your system operating at peak efficiency. This simple preventive maintenance extends component lifespan and saves you from expensive emergency repairs. Use a pressure washer carefully to remove embedded dirt, or assign this task to your technician during annual service appointments. You can also utilize foam degreasing products specifically formulated for automotive air conditioning systems available at specialty retailers. But don't limit yourself to external cleaning alone. There's an advanced technique that few people know about. Every 2 years, perform complete internal circuit disinfection using specialized bactericidal products designed for automotive applications. Microorganisms that develop in evaporator moisture don't just create foul odors, they can also partially obstruct passages and affect overall system performance. During my 20 years as a certified automotive technician, I've observed that vehicles receiving this comprehensive maintenance show 60% fewer pressure switch-related failures. Ambient temperature also plays a crucial role in pressure switch operation and longevity. In regions with extreme climates where temperatures exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit for extended periods, these components experience accelerated wear patterns. For this reason, in states like Arizona, Texas, or Florida, I recommend more frequent system inspections during summer months. An interesting fact many people don't realize is that refrigerant quality directly affects pressure switch longevity and accuracy. Generic or off-brand refrigerants may contain impurities that accumulate on switch sensors, causing erroneous pressure readings and premature failure. Always specify genuine R134. A refrigerant meeting OEM specifications when performing system recharges. The price difference is minimal compared to the cost of premature pressure switch replacement. Another fundamental aspect affecting performance is proper calibration of pressure threshold values. Each vehicle model has unique specifications. A Mercedes C-Class requires different pressures than a Honda Civic. Using generic values during repairs can overload the pressure switch and significantly reduce its operational lifespan. Let's discuss the costs associated with these repairs so you can properly budget for maintenance. Replacing a low-pressure switch typically ranges from $100 to $200 at most repair facilities, including labor charges. However, if the problem extends to the high-pressure switch, costs can escalate to $350. When both switches fail simultaneously, which occurs in approximately 25% of cases, the total bill can reach $600. These prices don't include potential collateral damage to the compressor, which could add $800 to $1,500 additional dollars. Prevention proves infinitely more economical than corrective repairs. Annual air conditioning system inspection costs between $60 and $80, but can detect developing problems before they become expensive failures. During this inspection, technicians verify pressures, visually examine all components, and perform operational tests under various load conditions. For technically inclined readers, here are reference values that can help evaluate system condition. Low side pressure in a healthy system should range between 20 and 30 psi, with engine idling and air conditioning activated. High side pressure should measure between 150 and 250 psi under identical conditions. Values outside these ranges indicate problems requiring immediate attention. A quality digital manifold gauge set costs around $150 and allows regular monitoring of these critical parameters. Installing a permanent monitoring kit represents a smart investment for high-end vehicles or commercial applications. Specific sound signatures can also help identify the exact type of failure occurring. A high-pitched whistle during operation suggests a leak in the high-pressure circuit. A low, constant rumbling indicates compressor problems related to low-pressure switch malfunction. Intermittent clicking, as previously mentioned, signals electrical communication failures within the pressure switch circuit. Sound location also provides valuable diagnostic clues. Noises from the engine compartment point to compressor or switch issues, while sounds from the cabin suggest evaporator problems. Don't underestimate the cabin air filter's impact on pressure switch operation either. A clogged filter forces the system to work harder to maintain desired temperatures, increasing pressures and accelerating switch wear. Replace this filter every 12,000 miles or annually, whichever occurs first. This simple measure can extend pressure switch life by up to 50%. Finally, consider seasonal factors in your maintenance strategy. Before summer's onset, always perform complete system testing after months of winter inactivity. Seals may have hardened during cold weather, causing small leaks that affect system pressure. Gradual system startup during the first hot days can reveal minor problems before they become major failures. We've just explored together the 7 symptoms that reveal a defective pressure switch in your air conditioning system. If this content has proven valuable, subscribe right now to this channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any professional tips. Your active participation drives me to continue creating quality technical content that helps you understand and better maintain your vehicle.